Let's talk about square roots. So the square root of 1 is 1 because 1 times itself is 1. The square root of 4 is 2 because 2 times 2 is 4. The square root of 9 is 3 because 3 times 3 is 9. The square root of 16 is 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. The square root of 25 is 5, the square root of 36 is 6, and the square root of 49 is 7. So a square root is what number squared, or what number times itself, equals the number in the radicand position. So this is the radical symbol, a square root. It's got a secret 2 here. We don't really write the 2 because square roots are the most common type of root. But that is a square root if we don't have a number out here in the index position. So this is called the index. So this index is a secret 2. This is the radical symbol. This is the radicand. And the square root of 1 is 1. So let's look at some cube roots. We'll notice the index here is 3. So the index is 3. This is a radical symbol. This is the radicand. And this is the answer. So the cube root of 1 is 1 because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. The cube root of 8 is 2 because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. The cube root of 27 is 3 because 3 times 3 is 9, and then 9 times 3 is 27. So 3 to the third power is 27. So forth and so on. So the cube root of 64 is 4, the cube root of 125 is 5, the cube root of 216 is 6, and the cube root of 343 is 7. So it's good to know a bunch of these by heart, and certainly to know how that works. Now consider this problem. We're solving an x squared equals 4. Well, when you solve, you're getting x by itself, so that you can find the number or numbers that go in x's place to make this a true statement. So to do that, we're going to take the square root of both sides. So the inverse operation of squaring is to take the square root. So take the square root of both sides. The square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 4 is 2. Now here's the thing though. When you take the square root of both sides of an equation, in order to solve that equation, you have to put plus or minus in the answer. So over here, when we said that the square root of 4 was just 2, this symbol is called the principal square root. So we don't say positive or negative 2 for this. We're just answering the question, what is the square root of 4? Well, the principal square root of 4 is just 2. But if we're solving an equation, and to do that, you're taking the square root of both sides, then you put plus or minus in the answer. And so what we mean by this is 2 to the second power is 4, because 2 times 2 is 4, but also negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is also positive 4. So both positive 2 and negative 2 are answers to this equation. So I hope this helps a little bit with radicals and with square roots and cube roots, and we could carry this over into fourth roots or fifth roots or whatever, and the same idea would carry over. See ya.